today I'm gonna share with you my recent Lazy Girl skincare products that I use not every night but a couple times a week and whenever I feel like doing my skincare. So if you want to see a couple of inexpensive products that I use for my skin, make sure to watch the rest of the video. Now, I have ADHD. With that, it makes it extremely difficult to stick to routines and to follow a schedule. So these are all of the products that I use at least a couple times a week. This isn't every day, but these are consistent products I'm using right now. And this routine I kind of change up every 6 months depending on the products that I have. So to get started, right after a shower when my hair is wet, I will apply some aloe vera gel. And yes, I apply this to my hair. I feel like it keeps my hair really moisturized, and I feel like it contributes to how healthy my hair is. I've always had pretty thick hair, and I've always had really long hair, but when I apply aloe vera gel, I do this mostly in the summertime just to kind of keep my hair healthier and more like moisturized. And sometimes I will end up putting a leave-in conditioner or an oil, and I'll just kind of distribute the aloe vera gel at my lengths. I feel like it helps keep the fizz down because I have really frizzy hair. And I haven't always used this aloe vera trick, but I actually learned this from an ex-coworker of mine. She had grown up in another country and this is what they use for their hair. I feel like this is just a really great inexpensive way to not only moisturize your hair a little bit, but to keep it smelling good, to cut down a little bit on the frizz. It's always recommended that you try a little bit on your hair, and you can do this every night, but I do this just a few times a week. I feel like my hair doesn't really need it that much. I also really like this hack because whenever I travel, I like to cut down on the amount of products that I bring with me. So especially during summertime travel, when you need aloe vera, you can just apply this not only to your body but to your hair and face as well. I always keep this in a travel size container in the bathroom. I don't really like using the big bottle. I like something squeezable. And I use a Target brand aloe vera gel. And I actually just finished washing away my mask. And the mask I'm using right now is a Perfectly Posh Cake It Easy. And this has cocoa butter, sugar, and strawberry extract. And I have been using the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Overnight Serum. And I've been using this every other day. I use this along with my glycerin and retinol. To be honest, I've been kind of falling off of my glycerin and retinol routine. So I just kind of have to get back into it. I'll probably end up using a full skincare routine once I finish up some products. It's because I have way too many things open and I want to stick to having a better routine. But this is just what I've been using recently. This helps with blemishes, and this keeps your skin hydrated. I have been struggling with some redness on my cheeks, so I feel like this has been helping a little bit. And then for under my eyes, I use this little pot of Vaseline. This I just take and use some under my eyes. And I actually learned this trick from I think her name's Dr. Idris. She actually has a channel and she kind of talks about skincare, and she recommends that people put Vaseline under the eyes because it's keeps your eyes really moisturized. So I've been kind of doing that every day. And I normally would wear eye cream, but I just don't really want to be splurging on eye cream right now. I almost said ice cream. I don't want to be splurging right now on ice. I've in the past used eye cream for under my eyes, but I don't know, just like the past few years I've been using this Vaseline, and I feel like it does a trick in keeping my skin really moisturized. However, I'm not really opposed to using an eye cream. I just have to find a really good one right now. And for my night cream, I use Brilliantly Brightening Night Cream. And I just apply this all over the face. I got this in a Target beauty box a while ago, and I just had it in my collection. I haven't really been too consistent with my skincare routine. I just feel like I have a lot of products open right now. I have to kind of use them up. And you know, recently my skin has actually been doing a lot better, like since I started this channel, because I was kind of struggling with really red cheeks and I guess like dry skin. It just felt kind of, I just felt like I had more blemishes and some skin issues going on. But right now, so far, this routine I've been doing has been keeping my skin kind of glowy and moisturized. I've been making sure to drink some water every night, especially, and I just fill up my tumbler with some ice, and I like to keep this on my bedside in case I get thirsty. Even doing that, it's been helping. I feel like it's been contributing to my skin feeling healthy. And before I go to bed, depending on what I'm doing that day, I like to use my Badger Organic Cayenne and Ginger Sore Muscle Rub. And sometimes I'll end up having pain in my ankles if we're just like busy running around all day, like running errands, and my feet hurt. I'll just kind of rub this in, or I'll put some on my neck. Especially when I'm editing videos, this does come in handy because I do get neck pain from looking down on my phone all the time. So I've been kind of enjoying this. I've actually been really loving these for removing my makeup. These I get from Dollar Tree, and surprisingly, these remove my makeup pretty well for just being baby wipes. And I actually ran out of makeup remover wipes recently, so I ended up having to resort to using these, and these work really good. So if you're ever at Dollar Tree and you do see these little Tikes Ultra Soft Baby Wipes with shea butter, it comes in a pack of 72. So you get so much more for just $1.25. So definitely check that out. So one thing that I've been doing for my skin that has been really helping me out is whenever I'm having a series of dry skin and I feel like it needs like an extra boost, I will use my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Overnight Rehydration with Squalene. And this is just basically a buttery Crisco-like formula that you can wear overnight or wash it off within 15 minutes of it setting on your skin. I feel like this really plumps up your skin and that moisture back into your skin, and I feel like I wake up in the morning and my face feels rejuvenated. It does help a little bit with the redness on my cheeks, but I really enjoy using this stuff. I think I paid $45 for this, but this is seriously worth it. This is my holy grail, and I don't think I'll ever go back to using anything else. You can get this at Sephora. And I just want to say real quick, I'm not a skincare expert. I'm just someone who has ADHD and is sometimes lazy with my skincare. So if you do end up using this, make sure you do your research and make sure you stick with what works best with your skin. These are just products that I feel help me personally. So just keep that in mind. So that's actually the entire bedtime routine. I'm really trying to get into the habit of actually sticking to a good routine. But as of right now, I'm just kind of using up random products that I have open. Kind of just like this year, I really want to focus on decluttering the amount of stuff that I have. And just trying to like find a good balance with it all. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys have a great morning, day, or night, wherever you are when you're watching this video. And let me know in the comments if you guys have a set night routine. Let me know if you guys have ever tried using aloe vera in your hair or Vaseline as an under eye cream. I just feel like these are just really good inexpensive ways to kind of pamper your skin a little bit. These are just little things that I like to do to save money. So let me know in the comments down below what you do for your skin, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.